Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. I'm William Galloway. Well, on Wednesday, the Alabama men's basketball team upset number 4 Auburn at home here in Tuscaloosa in Coleman Coliseum. Well, this afternoon, they return to Coleman, hosting the Missouri Tigers. Here's the important question. Could they keep the winning momentum going? Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Alabama was seeking its 10th win of the season. In the first half, Kyra Lewis finds Alex Reese for the three at the top of the key, and he's able to knock it down. Reese had a big night for the Crimson Tide. Shortly thereafter, Missouri's Reed Nico misses the shot, and Kyra Lewis grabs the rebound, uses his speed, goes coast to coast, and gets the floater to go. Late in the first half, shortly thereafter, Lewis's three is off the mark. Herbert Jones fights for the rebound, kicks it out to Petty. Bottom, John Petty with a big night for the Crimson Tide. Alabama hit 11 three-pointers in the first half. The Tide led 47-40 at the break. In the second half, the Tigers' Mark Smith knocks down a three, and Missouri came close as 3 points to Alabama's lead. And here Xavier Pinson has a breakaway play for the Tigers, and Herbert Jones comes in big with the block shot. It was called a common foul, but Herbert might have gotten all ball. If you want to let me know, that's up to you. In the end, it didn't matter as Alabama pulled away to defeat Missouri 88-74. Alabama head coach Nate Oates was pleased with the performance.
I thought it was a huge win for our guys. You know, we talked to them about answering the bell after big win at Auburn. You could kind of human nature to have a letdown possibly. Thought we needed to avoid that. Thought we came out of the gate maybe a tad sluggish, but we picked it up there in the first half and then got ourselves a lead. I thought Reese's shooting in the first half really helped us out, and then we came out of halftime. I challenged JP, or like, let's really pick this thing up. Like, we got to get some more rebounds, energy to fight. I thought he was great. He's coachable, great guy to coach. He just basically said, yeah, you're right. Let's get this thing going in the second half, and he got it going in the second half.
Auburn playing on the road versus the Florida Gators. The Gators' Noah Locke early on fires up a three, no good, and it is slammed back by Omar Payne. It's early, but it's looking good for the Florida Gators down in Gainesville. Then Locke, wide open three from the right corner, got it to go. Florida started the game on a 7-0 run. Auburn didn't score until after the first media timeout. Late in the first half, there's miscommunication on the Florida inbounds. Danjel Purifoy picks it up and lays it in for the Tigers. Auburn went 6 of 29 from the field in the first half, but only trailed Florida 28-23 headed into the locker room. In the second half, Florida showing off their ball movement as Kerry Blackshear Jr. dishes it off to Omar Payne, and Florida took an 11-point lead. They didn't look back, and the Gators defeated Auburn 69-47. The Tigers shot just 25% from the field the entire game. Head coach Bruce Pearl says, quote, I'm disappointed with our play. It's the time of year when we should be trying to elevate our play, and we're not. Obviously, there's a pretty big price on our head being ranked the 4th team in the country, and so I think we have to respond and step up in the way that we saw this week from both Alabama and Florida, end quote. Last season, it was an incredible run for the Alabama men's tennis team as they finished the NCAA doubles championships as the national runner-up. So the question is, can they do it again? Well, today the men's tennis team began their 2020 season. In today's match slate, first up were the UAB Blazers coming from Birmingham, followed by Chattanooga. In the afternoon, the Crimson Tide were victorious over UAB, losing only one doubles match and sweeping all 6 singles matches to go 6-1. Then in the evening, it was Chattanooga's turn, but the final score was a mirror image to earlier in the day when the Crimson Tide ended up winning 6-1 versus the Mocs. This time, though, the opponent was able to win a singles match and a doubles match. A good start for the Alabama men's tennis team as they start their season 2-0. Last night, the Alabama gymnastics team, ranked 9th in the country, debuted their season inside Coleman Coliseum. Even though they lost to top-ranked Oklahoma in their opener, they posted the best home opening score in program history. The 197.400 score is the 3rd highest in the nation this season, boosting Alabama to the 2nd highest scoring team in the nation. Not surprising that Oklahoma posted the nation's top score at a 198.250 and holds the top spot for highest scoring team. Last season, it took Alabama 11 meets to score a 49.400 or better on the balance beam. This season, it only took 2 meets. The Tide's 49.425 was the best uneven bar score since 2018. Altogether, 13 gymnasts contributed to the team total, including 3 freshmen with 7 routines. Bama fans, you want to watch out for the freshman trio comprised of Makari Dogalette, Ella Burgess, and Luisa Blanco, because what they showed last night is very promising. Alabama head coach Dana Duckworth says her team showed great effort and teamwork.
There were a lot of amazing moments, and we had to do some shuffling. We had to move some people around, and the depth was shown by people being able to step in and truly deliver. I can't say enough to really how we started and how we finished, because the energy and the momentum was there the entire night. The ladies stayed in the Bama bubble like we asked them to do, and they really just did a great job in being able to make any kind of adjustments that we needed to.
That's it for sports. We'll be right back after this break.